Bangladeshi car chopper Leepu is on a mission.
I will be the greatest car designer in the whole world.
Yeah. He and Cockney Motormouth mechanic Bernie Feynman and their crack team of panel beaters and mechanics are building a supercar for French football superstar David Ginola.
Because I'm worth it.
Car-savvy David wants a Chevrolet Camaro-ish motor as a present for his son's birthday. So Leepu has already started off by fusing exotic and muscle car designs for this creation.
Beauty and the Beast.
They've successfully road-tested the new supersized wheels and adjustable suspension.
What a nice handling, Bernie. Look at that.
And although it passed with flying colours, it's sadly lacking that all-important grunt under the bonnet.
I've seen faster black taxis.
So the pressure's on Bernie to make the engine roar. That's Mr. Ginola's key requirement.
If we can't come up with the goods, all I can say in French is Je suis.
It's only 3 weeks till David Ginola's son's birthday, by which time this patchwork metal monster must be transformed into a supercar.
At the moment, all we really look like, we've got a bastardised Porsche.
And it's not just the look of the car that matters. Bernie knows upgrading the engine will be a big challenge in the timescale, and he's well aware it's top of their client's wish list.
Under the bonnet must be some horses.
And after the road test, Leepu too is gagging for the car to have extra power.
It's got all the beauties but no beast.
But before Bernie can get his hands on the engine to start beefing it up, Leepu is keen to finesse the design. Bernie ain't happy.
I'm sitting here getting more and more frustrated. I know Leepu has to get the car done. He's over it like a bloody rash. But we can't get near the thing. I've got 3 weeks to get this car finished. And he's still doing the bodywork even now.
Test drive went well, but with chopped up wings, quarter panel, we just tacked it just to go to the test drive. Now we have to put everything back together, weld everything nice.
Leepu's well aware that everything must be beautifully finished, because this client is a perfectionist with very high standards.
Ginola will go for every little detail of this car, and I'll have to make up for it. I'll have to make him happy. It's got to be a beauty and the beast. Not just a beast alone, not just a beauty alone.
Today the car goes to the paint shop.
Put a piece right here.
But after the welder still has to finish off the detailed bodywork so that there are no gaps when the filler is applied to give the car its final lines.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's too much welding for one person.
It's not just the schedule that's punishing. Welding sparks can be hazardous, particularly in delicate places.
I've got one bone on my dick.
He's so new to the operation that he doesn't realise that the chop shop team don't do sympathy.
Well, sometimes it happens.
Stop laughing, it's not funny. If you're welding and you're sitting down sort of thing, it lands in your lap, it gets through your fries, everything, there's nothing you can do. I've done it loads of times. Just got through to my boxers and yeah, shit happened.
Leepu's only got a couple of hours until the car goes to the paint shop, and it's touch and go whether or not he'll make the deadline. Coming up, Leepu can't control the rebel in him, and as usual, ignores the client's wishes about the colour.
The stripes, he wanted white. No. No.
And Bernie's attempts to convert to a manual gearbox turn into a nightmare.
The shaft is stuck on the flywheel, so that is going to be one major problem getting it out. First impressions?
The chop shop is making a Camaro-style car for David Ginola.
I like the car because it's very low and it looks very aggressive, very sporty.
But as yet, Bernie and the boys still haven't made the beast's engine roar.
But we can't get near the thing. He's still doing the bodywork even now.
There's just 2.5 weeks to go until the reveal in the south of France. It's Leepu's last chance to finish his design before the car is painted.
Of course, it is a good feeling because I'm really happy and satisfied with the design. That's it. That's the car. That's the car you really wanted. That's why it's satisfying, happy. Wow!
When Mehmet comes to pick up the car, Bernie and Leepu are reluctant to let their baby out of their sight.
Mehmet, this is the baby. Take care of the baby. You know what happens if you don't take care of the baby? You'll have the parents coming up and giving you some real problems. So look after the baby.
No, no. Leave it to me. Bodywork's lovely, all the design's really nice. Really looking forward to it coming back. Yeah, looking forward to it.
The car makes it to the paint shop and, after filling, gets several coats of black primer. While she has her makeover, Bernie has a brainwave. He thinks he can improve the performance by converting its transmission from automatic to manual, using the red Porsche as a donor car.
Last time David Ginola was here, he was quite specific. He doesn't want a car that looks... And it ends up being... The first thing we've got to try is to be able to convert David Ginola's Porsche from automatic to manual to get him some more horses.
High-performance cars have manual gearboxes so that the driver can get the maximum power from the engine by deciding when to make a gear change. Automatic transmissions select the gears for you, so it's difficult to drive fast.
We're hoping to do is use this car as a donor car for the other Porsche 944 that we have. And they take the manual gearbox out of this, which is actually in the back, which is an unusual setup. The reason it's in the back is for weight distribution. It's supposed to be 50-50, but hopefully with all the bits we got on this car, we can make the conversion work.
Lee knows the transplant will improve the car's performance.
You can drive a car through the gears a lot better when it's manual, and you could hold on to the revs a lot longer, which in turn makes it quicker. On an auto, you have to wait down for what they call a kick down for it to change gears, and you get sort of a delay. You don't get that with manuals, just straight on. Off we go.
If this works, things are going to be really helpful for us to get the horsepower. But if it don't, it's plan B. And we don't know what plan B is yet.
Straight away, they run into problems. The bolts are refusing to budge.
They've never been out before. They're all rusted solid, and it's just making things extremely, extremely difficult.
While Bernie sorts the transmission, Leepu goes to the paint shop to discuss the car's colour. Of course, the client had his own ideas.
I want it black, but matte.
Matte black.
That would be nice.
That would be, yeah.
With white stripes would be perfect.
Leepu didn't look very convinced then.
How you doing, guys?
And he still isn't now. He's determined to make his own mark.
Ginola wanted a matte black. Okay, it's fine. Good, goes with the beast impression.
Oh, it's gonna look good.
But the stripes, he wanted white. No. No. It's gonna be metallic stripes.
Whoa.
Chrome, shiny chrome paint. Beautiful. That's gonna be the beauty on the beast. That's my car, it's my design. I have honored him with the color, matte black, but stripes are mine. That's gonna be shiny chrome, that's all.
Back at the garage, the boys finally get the gearbox out. But that's only half the battle.
Down we go.
We don't know if the gearbox is in good nick or bad nick. We don't know if it's had a new clutch, things like that.
Hopefully it should be fine. Until you drive the car, you ain't gonna know.
Next day, and Ginola's Beauty and the Beast car is back from the paint shop. The team's desperate to see the final result.
Hello, Mummet.
Proper matte, isn't it, man?
It's matte.
Don't like the matte black. It don't look right, I don't think. It needs a shine to it on this car especially. Might change my mind once we start fitting up. I've changed my mind on all of the cars when we fit it up, but this just ain't doing it for me at all at the moment. So horrible.